afternoon to you folks. I can't actually speak that loud because I do have I have my son here. Again, stay home dad, working from home. Wife went out actually for work a bit. So, yeah. So, world, I'm not going to pull him up. I'm not going to. This is actually my BB talk about the Friday, folks. Hi, welcome back to another session of ACTnow Hot Issue. What's for lunch with me, Mio Adlan, and apparently Mio Junior here as well, accompanying you on this glorious Friday afternoon. Today is the 18th of February 2022. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Yes, apparently Noah is having a great day too, joining us together. Hope you guys are having the same fun as well. Don't forget to like, comment, and share on this video because all of the hottest issues, latest topics that we want to share with you guys would be beneficial not just for you, but for everyone else as well. And yeah, do download our Act Now mobile community app on your Google Play Store as well as the App Store. And yeah, he's definitely awake right now for you guys to actually be a very good Samaritan, be a good contributor to your society, to your community, and report any wrongdoings or anything that is of a hazard that you would want the authorities to actually find out. Now, I have to actually bring in my partner in crime, not this partner, lah, my usual partner, the Taiko one, that one, Mr. Melvin Lave. Melvin, you're laughing.
Hi.
I
I
could
was
see.
just stunned. When the show is on, I was stunned. Hi,
Yeah.
Junior. Welcome
Yeah.
aboard. You have to teach. Yeah, that's why you say teach your loved ones while they're young. I'm sure he will be the international host soon.
International host. Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, like, if that is what he wants to be, then by all means. But yeah, I'm not going to be those obsessed parents to dictate or whatever. But thank you,
He will have
Daniel.
his own
Yeah,
show.
yeah, perhaps he would have his own show. Yeah. Okay, I'm actually speechless, and I have because I have to do the show and I have to take care of the little warrior. I actually wanted to put him to sleep, but his eye was like, open and shut, and everything. So apparently, he just wants to join his father.
I think he enjoyed our show.
Yeah,
Welcome, our first baby guest.
yeah, exactly. So next time we'll definitely put a mic on him and he will speak whatever it is that he wants to voice out. Now let's jump straight into the topics that we have in hand here, Melvin. This particular story is actually a bit of a concerning one because we have actually highlighted this many months ago about the concerns of Malaysians specifically in regards of domestic violence, especially during the lockdown, during the MCO. A lot of new cases were reported. People couldn't go out; they were locked in within their homes, and unfortunately, some of them has actually resorted to, abuse their partners, abuse their children, abuse whoever it is at home, and it has been reported by the authorities, and this is actually taking directly from the Family and Community Development Manager, Datuk Sri Rina Harun, is saying that some 7,468 domestic violence cases were reported last year alone, and this is definitely very, very alarming. You talk for 5 minutes while I'm trying to cool baby Noah here. So do
Sure,
go talk.
sure, sure. So, our ministers of Women's Family and Communities Development, Minister Dr. Sri Rina, just recently reported that's increase of 44% compared to year 2020. All right,
Mhm.
means 2021 itself officially reports register 7,468 domestic cases as
Yep.
against 5,260 cases in 2020, which is representing 42% jump. It's a huge jump, and
Yep.
according to the findings, to the police statistics, domestic violence cases has been increasing by day, and was a significant increase last year. Means it increased by day. I don't know about we just started 2022 February. It could
Mhm.
be worse.
Yep.
No, because PDRM itself say it's increasing by day. That's no joke,
Yeah.
And this same for goes to sexual harassment, sexual crimes. We
Mhm.
saw an increase about 3%, with 3,271 cases last year against 3,177 in year 2020. Sorry,
Yeah.
in year 2021.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got it. Last year registered 3,271 sexual crimes against 2020, 3,177. This is on sexual crimes, right? So these two the sexual crimes is where I got a bit uh, upset last week when I saw this article that said this girl, 15 years old, claimed to be raped, and when she has given birth last week to a baby boy, she actually stabbed her own son to death. She was under trauma, under depressions, and this is what happened. So the new normal following the COVID-19 pandemic has seen a huge impact on many of their movements were limited in this has emotional and mental effects. The blame is that these people are caught in the same. I mean, they can't movement are restricted during the lockdown. That increase these cases, the violent cases, or even the sexual crimes cases. And I think it's I can't absorb it. I mean, it's blame on the emotion, mental effects that give excuses of such incidents.
Yeah, that's the thing, because like if you look at how the world was back in 2020 and 2021 because of COVID-19, you saw a lot of good things happen. Like the seas were getting bluer, the greens were getting greener in the forest. There were no smog in the air. Environment were getting much better. Those are definitely the pros. The fact that people got locked in and there were no activities outside. People can't go, balaking. People can't go, pollute the water and whatnot. But unfortunately, due to the fact that they have been kept indoors, we already spoken about this multiple times about how the mental health issues have definitely risen throughout the whole pandemic session. And unfortunately, a lot of them are actually resorting to committing these acts of hideousness, these acts of inhumanity by doing such things to your loved ones, to the people who are in your home, and to your, I mean, like it's borderline. I mean, it's not even borderline. It is a total crime. And these people, it's something that I mean, like yourself, I mean, I myself cannot imagine how, like for instance, like this innocent human being that I have in my hand, people would actually do things untowards this human being, and just live with it and blame it on mental health issues. I do not respond to that quite well. Alasan mental health issues ni has to stop because semua orang asyik kalau buat salah aja, they will say that, oh, saya stress, saya tekanan, sebab itu saya rogol anak saya, sebab itu saya melakukan ni. It doesn't make much sense anymore, Melvin.
Yes, it's illogical and putting the blame on this. Imagine, I don't know whether you have pets. I have pets at home.
I have my very good pet here. She's not a pet. He's my son. No pet. No pet.
Yeah. I have my pets. My sons and my daughter. Right, they are cats though. They have been living with me since they're kittens. I stay in a condo. But they never got garang with me or stressed over me. I also have a lot of fishes. Arowanas, I raised them from a size of cigarette size until that now they're 2 foot.
Wow.
In the I have 5 of them in the aquarium. I mean, each one have their own little space. But then they do not jump up. They are when they see me, I will feed them. They're very happy, Joe. So I was trying to say these people are worse than animals.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like it is something that I mean, like, okay, we always ask the government to do something about it. We always propose that the government please do a proper enforcement. Please make sure that you guys catch these people. Again, as much as the government can actually, do whatever it is that they can do, I think this comes back to, their own self-being and making sure that they are in a good environment. Kalau nak salahkan orang je all the time, nak salahkan kerajaan ni pun, I pun rasa kerajaan pun letih juga tau when it comes to these kind of...
I guess so, because even ACTnow is also praying, have to contribute. That's why we came up with this Dear ACTnow, which you're also hosting it. One of the show. We have 3 times a week. We encourage people to write to us so we can address their issues. So we can share. We have qualified psychiatrists on board to share and to give advice. So please do not so-called do harm to others because you feel that you are stressed,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
quarrel. Because we all know, I mean, if a household you have too many quarrels, for instance, the children will not be happy in the
Yeah,
same household. They will be disturbed. They are mentally disturbed as well. I mean, the studies and all these things. You know.
correct. Yeah.
So yeah, the Ministry of Women's Family Committee actually has initiated this squad Wajah
Mm-hmm.
to assist the victims of domestic violence who needs help. And at this moment, they register 123,731 volunteers nationwide since it started last year. And Squad Wajah has been able to reach out something like 6,837 people and attended to 945 cases so far. It's good, I think. Most important, um, this ministry that's involved in this must get to know or promote this, how to contact all these volunteers.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
I
I
do
mean,
not
like,
know. Honestly, I do not know about Squatch Wajah until I saw the article. All right, not
and
a lot of
these are the
people
kind of
read.
things. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, these are the kind of things that we need more. We need initiative from NGOs. We need initiative from other people out there to actually, do their part in trying to help each other out and not just depend on one sole party alone. We need to
Yeah,
work hand in hand. Hence why we at ACTnow as well, we want to be that helping hand. We want to work together with you guys. So if you guys, as Melvin has mentioned, should you guys have any concerns and whatnot, do drop us a line. We are more than welcome to actually hear your concerns, whatever happening or whatever that is happening to you. Maybe we can work something out. Maybe we can just be, a pair of ears for you to actually, release your stress off. That's what most of people want anyway. They just want a pair of ears to listen to what they are actually going through. And I think
just to
in
share.
yeah.
Yeah, just to share something. I don't know whether it's relevant to this topic, but this morning, I have been in touch with MOH.
Mm.
Reaching the boss's PA has no problem, but reaching the right person, right, is an issue. I've been calling thousands of times because we will refer to a person that in charge of strategic communications that actually want to reach out or tie up with a lot of corporations to bring forward all this like a COVID-19 awareness program, mental issue program, so that people can reach out easily.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. And this is something that we are trying to make sure that we're trying to make it a reality moving forward. There's a lot of things that's happening with ACTnow. Do check us out every single time because we have a lot of updates coming up to you. Just check us out on our Facebook page because of all the updates that we want to share with you guys. Okay, jumping
Alright.
into our second topic because Noah is already a bit agitated. I don't know why. I think I don't think he's disturbed by listening to your voice, Melvin. Your voice is very soothing. I don't know why.
Oh,
It
thank
is
you. I think he want to participate.
maybe he wants to participate. Okay, jumping
Yes.
into the second topic. This is something that has been going on for the longest of time, and people have been ignoring this fact, and now it is something that our Ministry of Health is trying to enforce. When I say try, I really do hope that he will be able to enforce this because KJ has mentioned that enforcements at eateries necessary as smokers continue to flaunt the law. Isap rokok di tempat awam, lebih-lebih lagi di restoran, di mamak, di gerai-gerai dan sebagainya. KJ is enforcing, or should I say KJ is proposing a tougher enforcement to be done over here. Before Melvin gave his note on this, there's actually a clip that we do want to share with you guys of this particular note. Check it out.
Alright.
SIP, Sektor Inspektorat dan Perundangan Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia untuk mempergiatkan aktiviti penguatkuasaan terutamanya di kedai-kedai makan. Tetapi kita ada banyak kedai makan di Malaysia dan penguatkuasa Kementerian Kesihatan tidaklah unlimited. Jadi satu, kita akan minta kerjasama daripada agensi-agensi lain untuk membantu. Tetapi yang kedua ni adalah lebih kepada community empowerment. Di negara-negara lain, secara community dia akan patuh pada undang-undang. Saya tak tahu di Malaysia ni kenapa dia tak nak patuh kepada undang-undang. Of course kita boleh hantar kuasa, dan saya pun dah bagi arahan perhebatkan lagi penguasaan di kedai-kedai makan. Maknanya pegawai-pegawai SIP kita akan pergi, akan keluarkan saman kepada orang ramai. Tetapi sampai bila kita nak buat benda tu? At some point mestilah kita patuh kepada undang-undang. Takkan kita ni negara yang sangat tidak bertamadun sampai kena hantar penguasa baru dia ikut undang-undang. Ya, kita akan buat. Saya janji saya akan tambah bilangan operasi ke kedai-kedai makan. Tetapi saya minta kerjasama daripada orang ramai juga lah. Enforcement, yes. But community compliance juga penting. Are you that uncivilized that you see a smoking sign, you want to smoke? More lah.
Yeah,
he
that's
said it.
what. Yeah, I mean, Maverick. Before I go on, I just wanted to say what he has actually mentioned. It's about communities' concern. It's all about people, orang bertamadun, civilized people. We are all of that. Kenapa kita tak boleh nak grasp into the idea of following the rules here, Maverick? Kenapa susah sangat?
Tell you, I mean, we receive tons of report of this the situations that smoking in eateries. Yes, we actually have a link. We report to MOH, and they actually goes in investigates. What they do that once they got to know of the eateries name, they will put under their hot list. They have a hot list. You know, it means the enforcement were following that. But at the end of the day, that's what YBK just say is us, our community is compliances. First, the eateries operators should be very strict on this. But of course, there's a lot of reports that they got they got scolding, right, from the patrons. I think that's one. Even if this go, you better go and tell them I will report you. You know, report you. I take your pictures and send it up to ACTnow. So that time, dates, evidence is off registered there. So do not have fear. Do not fear that you are losing business. But everyone on this, they have associations like Kopitiam associations, restaurant association, all work together to enforce it together. You know, because when this news came out, some people remarked in the social media, oh, send your enforcement officer. How many enforcement officers that you need to send on 24 hours? Please, I mean, I have to be fair. You can't. It's us, our own discipline.
Yeah, exactly. You know? And to quote what KJ has actually mentioned, yes, he has asked the ministry's inspectorate and legal sectors to carry out more enforcements, and he is also asking other government agencies to help, but he expressed his regret. Again, as we have mentioned, how long can we carry out enforcements and issue more fines? Until when do we still need to do this? We are not an uncivilized nation, and we'll only adhere to the rule when we see an enforcement officer. Dia macam budak sekolah tak? Imagine lah kalau budak sekolah dalam bising, lepas tu tiba-tiba cikgu datang semua diam. Dia sampai macam tu.
School children actually. But okay, I don't know whether we brought up these issues in ACTnow in community. This happened last week. We was reported that there's a case. They report to us with the persons. It was in the Kopitiam, and that person holding the cigarette was also captured. So MOH actually, we reported MOH, and they actually went investigation and update us. They even summoned the person. I think we brought it out last week.
Found the guy.
Yes, I think it's a regular because they with all this time, pictures as really submitted to ACTnow. So I think they put these pictures as evidence to the Kopitiam and say, who is this person? You know?
Nah, itulah masalahnya, as what KJ has mentioned. You nak kena saman baru nak berhenti. Why are you not stopping in the first place? I mean, like, again, if you want to smoke, go find a hole. Go find behind under a bridge. Go find up in the rooftop somewhere. But janganlah isap ukur dekat tempat makan orang ramai. Second-hand smoking, as what we have already covered in the show of Dr. ACTnow, second-hand smoking is much severe than first-hand smokers, okay? It is true. It's fact. Tengok, Noah pernah marah tau. Tengok.
Yeah, marah. Papa awak dulu smoking. Dia because of me he stopped smoking.
Okay. Jangan don't add dirty laundry people, on the show. No, we don't need to go. But yeah, I mean, like, what do we need to do again? Enforcement again. I mean, how can we really make people understand this? I mean, like, do we still blame the schools? Do we still blame the parents? Or even adults are doing this? Or are we just stupid?
Because I think the message, I think YBKJ have to work with all these eateries associations, the Mamak Restaurant Association, whatever. Tell them, the members, they have to enforce that very strictly. All right. Otherwise, they will have their license pull out. Right. MOH can actually appeal to the local councils to actually revoke their license. Right. So everyone have to play a part. Reports. Well, I think use ACTnow, because when you report through ACTnow actually report on your behalf. Your name will not be disclosed at all. You don't know who actually. I mean, they want to blame, just blame ACTnow, right? So we have to start somewhere, where straight, because if everyone cooperates, I mean, these people who go to, like, every morning you go to kopitiam or evening they lepak at Mama store and you are not welcome, you think they have to cooperate. Otherwise, you smoke at home. Don't come out.
Exactly.
Bring your kaki at home and smoke. Then probably the wife will jump up.
Satu rumah berasap, kan? And again, as a continuance to this news, it has also been reported yesterday just that Putrajaya to table act banning smoking and vaping to those born after the year 2005. So basically, anybody who is born after the year 2005, it would be haram. It would be against the law, and they would be committing a crime should they smoke or vape. This is what the MOH Kairi is trying to table during the next parliamentary, I assume. Next sitting. Good thing.
Yeah, it's good. I will support that. So your junior is safe.
Cigarette company akan cakap, oh, ini tak fair. Human rights. Kita pun ada hak. Kita nak jual barang kita. Kita kena uphold human rights law. Kenapa Malaysia tak aman macam ni? You can imagine all these things.
I guess those people born after 205, let them voice out. Not the parents voice out.
Okay. So parents macam lega. Yes, aku lepas sebab my tarikh, my year of date is still okay. But anybody else, like my son, obviously cannot lah, because my son obviously born in the year 2021. So obviously he is free of smokes lah, obviously.
Yeah, you don't cucuk that, son. Go and they violate your human's right. Go and outside parliament.
We want to smoke. But I mean, like, this is what KJ is actually envisioning for Malaysia to be smoke free by 2050 or something like that. I think that was the deadline, or 2040. I'm not mistaken. But it is definitely a good sign for us to actually do it, right?
Yeah, you have to do it sometime. I mean, sooner or later, let's do it right now. Because he's quite. I mean, we're all concerned because the rates of cancer affected by smoker or so-called second-hand smoker has been increasing. It's quite alarming.
Yeah, it's very much so. I mean, like, for you guys out there who don't know how severe this thing is, go check out Dr. ACTnow. We have actually covered a topic about lung cancer. If you want to know more about lung cancer and the effects of it and how you can actually get lung cancer, do check out that particular show, that particular episode, because it is very, very informative, and no one really agrees with it totally. Okay, last but not least, we do want to cover ACTnow and its community, and make sure you guys download the ACTnow mobile community app because of its wonderment, because of this magicalness of the app. I do want to bring this up. Melvin, speak on my behalf, please. What's going on?
Okay, this is actually a reported back from our user. They have earlier requested, they have highlighted that this walkway was broken in a bad shape, that it's not usable. It might cut the legs, and it was highlighted to us, and it's under the care of MPKJ, and it didn't have a so-called happen just in a short time, but I think in very reasonable time they went to investigate, and actually they approved, and actually they sent their whole contractor there to redo the whole pedestrians walkway. and this happened in Taman Bukit Acana Cheras, right? So please use ACTnow to your community, to your benefits, to improve your community surrounding. When this is done, it'll be wonderful. I mean, it's safe to use for everyone,
Yeah.
right?
And this actually shows, Melvin, that this app, the ACTnow mobile community app, does work. We are not promoting just suka-suka, buta-buta one, because it actually works, because how we work with the municipal councils, 155 of them, and we are adding more and more government agencies, like Shabas, like Alam Flora, all these people, we do work with them together. Exactly. And these people, they do appreciate what we're trying to do. So you guys out there, our fellow viewers, fellow Malaysians, do give us a try, because it's free. It's free, and it is definitely something that you guys should venture in, and it does work, and it would help your community very much so. Okay, Melvin, kita ada 2.5-3 minit lagi. Talk us about what's happening next week. Interesting. On the
I know. How I want to ask you, how is babysitting?
Macam ni lah babysitting.
I think it's an enjoyment. I tell you, it's like it's actually an enjoyment. I see you with the baby boy. I see the love, and I see that kind of tenderness. So I am actually quite sad to hear cases reported that children being abused. So I hope that today we see the kind of nice father-son's relationship, hugging each other.
I need to tell you first, this will not happen every episode. This is just for today's episode. I'm telling you.
But it's just it's a nice so-called.
Thank you, Fabian. Thank you so much, Fabian. Fabian call me nanny. I'm the daddy lah, Fabian. I'm not the nanny.
Well, I think Fabian, I can swear with you, Mio is a good husband and a good father. Remembers their anniversary, their wedding anniversary. He remembers the wife's birthday. I know. The first. I just want to recall the first meeting with you in our office. You had to excuse yourself early because today is my wedding anniversary. I have to attend to my wife to buy her present.
Yeah, it was, right? Oh my God, it was.
Even though I'm very aged, I have really aged, but I have very good memory.
Melvin, like what we always say, nak hidup lama, Melvin. So you have to play your cards right, play your life proper. Okay.
I have to be active, stay young for a purpose. Make sure ACTnow serve the communities.
Exactly, and that's how we do it, and that's what Baby Noah would want to do it. And I think it is time for us to say goodbye. And
goodbye.
We'll definitely come back on Monday. Thanks, Melvin. Ciao.
All right.
Okay, wow. Okay, tak senang, okay, guys. Tak senang together with Noah to actually come up with you guys on this show. But nevertheless, Noah, Noah, hope you guys have a great weekend ahead, and hopefully you guys, share it with your loved ones and share it with anyone that gives you joy, like this boy, but he wants to cry already. See you guys. Happy Friday. Bye.